Yes, so this was how big Mulligan was. Now I'm having second thoughts. Just do it. This is my ever so handsome boy, Mufasa. He is a Monstera Thai constellation, and this is his newest leaf right here. Look, yes, it's really big. I'm obsessed. So this is just one of the few Monsteras that were gifted to me. And here is another beautiful Thai constellation, which is in this adorable glass jar that I got from Home Goods a long time ago. So I always put like my big, beautiful propagations in here. Fun fact, I think it's only been Monsteras in here. Monstera Deliciosa, Monstera Esqueleto, and now this Monstera Thai constellation. And this one is Jefferson. He's so handsome. And he has roots, lots of roots. And then down here in the jungle corner, this is Hamilton. And he's a smaller baby, but it's okay, he's still handsome. And this was actually a score from Kroger grocery store for 29 bucks. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and his newest leaf, which is smaller. We've been having some issues, but he's coming along good. Take 150. And this handsome boy is Alexander. I purchased Alexander back in 2020. No. Yes. No, I purchased Alexander back in 2020. He was small, no fenestrations. He was a typical heart leaf baby Monstera. And he is my first Monstera Deliciosa. I did a video a while where I said VIVO was, but I get them confused because I got them around the same time. Anyways, Alexander's actually my first Monstera Deliciosa. And then soon after him, I purchased Mulligan. This is Mulligan, and he has been through it. I had to cut him up in a lot of pieces, but it's okay. But he has grown more leaves since then. I'll say ever since I chopped him. I think this and up, all of these leaves are fairly new. And so he's still having to resize up again, even though like this is still fairly large. And when I did cut him up, since his name is Mulligan, all of his sons were called MJs. And so he literally has cuttings throughout the DFW Metroplex in Texas. And one of his cuttings, this is actually his top cut. I'm going to pick it up because you have to see how big it is. Yes, so this was how big Mulligan was. He was really big. And this is his top leaf and size reference. This is my hand. Now see my head, and I have a big head. Very big. This is the other leaf. So cute. Thumbnail. This is his newest leaf right there. It's not as big. And it is right by the window. So it does have these small weather marks, cold weather marks, because it's been living on, oh, you can't see my face. It's been living on my window for, I think the past year, almost year. So, but he's doing good. And honestly, he can be potted up. Hey Simonians, I'm so excited to announce my YouTube membership. This is only $2.99 per month, and it's just another way to support me and the channel. And this includes member-only posts, member-only videos, and you'll also get early access to videos as well, and also cute emojis, including myself, Sweetie, Remy, and then this cute little Simonian one, and just others, just little fun things as well that you can use in the live chats and also throughout like comments on my videos. This is just another way a fun way to help support me and the channel, and I thank you in advance. Forever ago. Yep, but not doing anything. And no, I have not put any nutrients in it, and no, I have not put any fish tank water in it like I usually do. A lot of my propagations actually do well in just water. However, if I do transfer it to soil, well, the soil has nutrients and stuff, I'll water it with fish tank water. If I end up putting it in semi-hydro, which I probably will because these are some healthy, juicy water roots, I'll fill the reservoir up with fish tank water as well. And yeah, so this is one of MJ. I love him so much, and yeah. And then right behind MJ, we have another big boy. This baby is VIVO. I purchased VIVO in 2021 from Home Depot. He was 3 leaves. They were probably about this size. So it wasn't like the small heart, the immature version of the Monstera deliciosa. It was about this size, and he had like 3 of them. And one of those leaves already had interfenestrations, and it was on sale too. And so I was like, okay, this is already a more mature plant, and false. It had more than 3 leaves, but the other leaves I ended up cutting off right away because they were just, they were completely damaged. So it eventually ended up with 3 leaves. Anyways, I was like, this is a more mature plant. I want to get it. It will probably like, you know, grow good for me, whatever. I just honestly loved Monsteras. That's the only excuse. And he is so big now. He has actually, well, since Mulligan is cut down now, he is bigger than Mulligan now, than full Mulligan. But I don't think these leaves are bigger than NJ's leaves. I don't know. Let's actually see. That's a good question. Are they? Okay, I'm holding this with my wheat can. They're almost as big. That's really heavy. Here's one of his most sexy leaves. Look at that. Look at this. Look, are y'all looking? Just making sure. And he just gave me these 2 babies up there not too long ago. And yes, there is a Monstera canvas pictures by my Monsteras. And below him, we have some other handsome boys. Okay, right here in the gold pot, that is LANIATA. LANIATA I purchased from a local Dallas nursery called Dr. Delphine's Plant Nursery in Dallas, Texas. And I was actually with both Richie and Steve from Cultivation Corner, and they forced me to buy it. Just kidding. But he's when I got him, he was all heart-shaped leaves, and big and just full, and he was the biggest full Monstera I've seen, like with the heart-shaped leaves. I don't know, like typically when I go to other nurseries or big box stores, you'll see the Monsteras, but it's either like a mature form, and it might have 7-8 leaves, or like the baby form where it's a lot of the heart-shaped leaves, but maybe like a handful. But this one was just like so full, big, and luscious, and I was like, I have to have it. And so well, that's LANIATA. And then this one right here is Washington. Washington is actually an IKEA find, and he has this new leaf right here. And I purchased him when I was with Oma on one of our IKEA fun shopping trips. And I love him so much. I now been having him, I want to say for 2 years. When I got him, he had these size leaves. He didn't have any interfenestrations. And he still doesn't have any interfenestrations as of now. And he probably, I think, was maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 leaves, give or take. Of course, some leaves have died since then, a lot of the older ones, and but he is branching out and growing, and I'm hoping his next couple of leaves will have some inner fenestrations. This one that he did just push out though, it's like fairly big considering the size and everything. But yeah, this is Washington. Okay, I don't have favorites, y'all. I don't, but this is my beautiful baby, my Monstera Esqueleto SC, and she speaks for herself. So I had Essie since 2023, and she was just a little baby. And now she is over 6 feet tall. She was actually over 7 feet tall, but I recently cut her a few weeks ago because I didn't want to extend the moss pole. That's it. And so I just cut her up. And I don't need to say anything for her. She's gorgeous and beautiful and stunning. And I love her so much. Sehr schön. And behind me is my Monstera Adansonii Laniata. I got her from Steesley's, and she's so big. I think this leaf is actually as big as one of Essie's leaves. They're really big and humongous. And she lives there. She gets just north-facing window light, and she's growing so much. She even has new growth points, and I've cut her up several times and gifted her to family and friends, and she's doing the thing. And she actually has a new growth, little baby coming up. And then look at this new growth point right there, here. And she also needs a name. I'm not sure yet. But of course it has to be in the theme of my Monstera names. So I am very happy that you met my Monsteras. Some of you haven't, but some of you are new. Anyways, I have a new baby to introduce to you. There is a theme between all of the names aside from Essie. Essie just fits, Esqueleto Essie, but all of the Monsteras have a theme. And I would like to introduce to you Scar. Mufasa needs his Scar, and Scar's nickname is Fuego. I wanted to do Fuego anyways, porque, I mean, flame, fire, Fuego is just fitting. And, anyways, but yeah, so Scar Fuego. I am so happy, and he has to live under here by Mufasa. And also too, because simply my Soul Tech grow light is here. I have grow lights throughout the plant room, my room, the media room, all the rooms with the plants, but my Soul Tech grow light is my favorite, and my plants are like on steroids because of this light. And so I just want him to grow big, healthy, happy, and start getting those beautiful fenestrated leaves. And I am so excited. This was yet another Monstera that was gifted to me. And I'm so grateful. The plant community, y'all are literally awesome. Y'all are the best, seriously. Okay, Scar Fuego is going to live right here. That's the only place that really makes sense. I was considering moving baby Essie and putting him there, but that might be a little bit too close to the light, maybe. I don't know. I just don't want him that close to the light as of now. So I'm going to just remove these. I might be able to keep 2 of them, like the aglaonemas, and remove the PPP and then put him there, but we'll see. And so these aglaonemas are actually, these are cuttings that I did, or propagations. And this one is an aglaonema, that's an aglaonema red emerald, that one. And that's an aglaonema ruby. The ruby's mama is right here. No, oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, aglaonemas, when you get a lot, you get confused. This is an aglaonema ruby. It looks similar to that, but it's not. This one was a propagation from mama. And this one was sold to me as an aglaonema hybrid, not hybrid wishes, my goodness, an aglaonema pink hybrid. That was what it was sold to me as. So yeah, that's a propagation of that. So aglaonema pink hybrid, aglaonema red emerald, and then this is a philodendron pink princess propagation. I took, like, my goodness, I don't know, way over a year or so, and it's just been living in Pon Leka, and her roots are, whoops, focus, her roots are crazy. And you see I attached this stick to the back with a rubber band so she could stand up some. But yeah, pretty PPP. And so I'm probably most likely going to put them, this is really heavy, in my room. And this is in straight pawn, no leka. But look at those leaves. Look. And this one, I actually had to cut some leaves off. They had rotted because I forgot to water it for a long time. And those leaves were like, bye, we're dead. But she's still cute. For the Lord God is our sun and our shield. He gives us grace and glory. The Lord will withhold no good thing from those who do what is right.